Hey guys, it's Ash here with Watch Mojo, and these are the top 10 Dragon Ball Super superhero moments.
Kawaii na. Sukina dake ite ii zo.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best bits from this heroic new DB film. Number 10, Piccolo vs. Gamma 2, Round 1. We open with the real first fight of the movie, and what a fight it was.
そして死んでもらうことに計画を変更したよ。悪く思わないでくれ。そういう命令だ。
When we first saw the Gamma's designs, we thought there was no chance they could hang with the Z Fighters, but we were soon proven wrong when Gamma 2 made quick work of our favorite Namekian. Despite being at his A-game, Piccolo is woefully unprepared for the new brand of explosive combat that Gamma is able to dish out.
終わりだ。
But that showboating also worked in Piccolo's favor when he was able to slip by the android undetected. Number 9, Pan is kidnapped. Well, sort of.
母親は来ていないがさっさと誘拐してしまおう。ガキ一人くらいわけないだろう。
Okay, so Piccolo's plan here was a little bit dodgy. Help the Red Ribbon Army kidnap Pan to lure out her father Gohan and make him so angry he gets another king-sized power-up. Yeah, a bit of a moral grey area.
まずい。
Thankfully, Pan is gung-ho for a little bit of role-playing with Grandpa Piccolo, agreeing to go along with the plan for a good time. It's a cute little interaction that not only gets a laugh out of the audience, but also expands upon the grandfatherly relationship between Pan and Piccolo.
みんなには黙っとけよ。え？ガキにやられたことだ。わかりました。
Number 8, Goku vs. Vegeta.
始めてください。
Fans were flabbergasted to find out that these two leading lads would not be in the spotlight for the latest movie, but Toriyama just couldn't let us walk away empty-handed. As the major events of the movie are taking place, Goku and Vegeta can't come and save the day because they're, as usual, too busy fighting each other. The brief snippets we get to see of this no-gimmicks, no-holds-barred brawl are as exciting as you'd expect. But the real highlight is how it closes, Vegeta once again picking up the win, and tears streaming down the faces of the observers. Is Goku ever gonna get one over on his rival? Number 7, some familiar faces. One of the most hyped moments in the entire film is actually one of the most understated ones too. When taking a look at the lineage of Dr. Gero, we're given a blink and you'll miss it Easter egg in the form of two of his closest relations.
父親はドクター・ゲロの戦災の次男で、ヘドが小学生の時に両親は揃って事故で他界。
First, we learned that Android 16 was actually modeled after the old man's son. There had been much speculation about his origins, but this finally confirmed it. But that wasn't all. Apparently, Android 21 exists in the Dragon Ball anime canon, not just in the video game Dragon Ball FighterZ. What's more, she was also confirmed to be the scientist's wife. Pretty big bombshells to drop on us so nonchalantly. Number 6, Metal Gear Namekian. If you ask us, it's Piccolo who is the main character of this film. Nowhere is that better illustrated than with the whole espionage scene. After taking the L against Gamma, Piccolo decides his best course of action is to infiltrate the Red Ribbon's base to gather some intel on this new threat.
セルマックス?
The scene is surprisingly a nail-biter, since we now know how strong these new androids are, and how they could potentially notice Piccolo at any time. Of course he gets through it in the end, but it's not without its tense moments. Number 5, Gamma 2's Sacrifice.
さあやれ。 そして僕が攻撃を仕掛けたら思いっきり遠くに逃げるんだ。
The battle against Cell Max was an intense one. It took the combined effort of several Z fighters to even land a dent in him. As the fight went on, the gang only got more desperate, targeting the creature's weak spots with a few signature attacks. But when even that failed, the android, who we had once thought of as an enemy, decided he was going to be the one to step up. Taking to the skies and then charging at the creature with an insane amount of energy, Gamma 2 made the ultimate sacrifice. Though the attack may have failed, Gamma 2 proved that he was more than worthy of his hero status. Number 4, Gohan vs Gamma 1. While his showing at the Tournament of Power was pretty impressive, it was clear that the old Gohan still wasn't out in full force. But in this fight, he got one step closer to his old glory. Getting riled up after the kidnapping of his daughter, Gohan steps in to take the army down, but Gamma 1 proved a worthy opponent. The android may have been prepared for Gohan's combat prowess, but he didn't take into account his unpredictability. This fight was all Gohan, and we were glad to see it. Number 3, Piccolo vs Gamma 2, Round 2. After a humiliating defeat at the hands of Dr. Hedo's latest creation, Piccolo took a long hard look in the mirror. He decided enough is enough and it's time for a change, so he called his old pal Shenron for a helping hand. By unlocking his potential, he unlocked his new form, Orange Piccolo. Yeah, the name is lame, but its abilities are awesome, as proven in this rematch. This time around, the two were on much more even footing, but two simply couldn't keep up with this bulky new form.
知るかシェンロンのやつずいぶんおまけしやがった。
A rare win for Piccolo, but a much-deserved one. Number 2, Piccolo's last stand.
自分を信じて全てを解放するんだ。見せてくれ本当の力を。その力で地球を守るんだ。
For as strong as his new power-up was, Cell Max was just on another level. But that didn't stop Piccolo from having one of his greatest showings to date. Fueled by his belief in Gohan's power, Piccolo took on the impossible odds of fighting the Unchained Beast one-on-one. We even got to see the return of his gigantification ability, which hasn't been seen since Dragon Ball. All things considered, Piccolo did an awesome job against such a powerful opponent, and his struggle proved to be just what it took to push Gohan over the edge. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Gohan Beast Mode. Talk about a return to form. Gohan fans had been chomping at the bit for him to get a new power-up that could catch him up to his father. This seemed like a pipe dream until we were introduced to Gohan's Beast Mode. This mode change wasn't just for show either, as it boosted his strength so significantly that he was even able to take Cell Max's full strength on all by himself. But to finish him off, Gohan had to dig deep in his bag of tricks, and what he came up with was Piccolo's Special Beam Cannon. From now on, we know if there's ever a cell that needs exterminating, we should just call Gohan. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.